And now we will introduce you to another member of this Show Me 17 class from down in Hammond, Louisiana. It's a defensive end from Hammond High School, Chris Turner. Turner checks in at 6 feet 4 inches tall, 225 pounds. A verified 4.6 40 in the 40-yard dash. He was a Louisiana Class 5A All-State honorable mention as a senior and first-team selection for All-District and the Defensive Player of the Year in his district down in Hammond, Louisiana, north of New Orleans, east of Baton Rouge. It's Chris Turner, the defensive end from Hammond, Louisiana. We are now joined by Mizzou's defensive line coach, Brick Haley. And Coach, exciting signing here with Chris Turner. What sticks out to you for the talented kid from Louisiana?
Well, I think the first thing you look at is you look at his measurements. His measurables are unbelievable. I mean, 6'4", 225 pounds. He's going to be a big guy. He's explosive. He can run. Very agile. I think he's a guy that you look to create some pass rush for us going forward. Whenever
someone describes a defensive lineman as twitchy, what does that mean?
That means that he has got a lot of quick twitch in his first initial 5-6 steps, and that's one thing about him that he is very twitchy. He's a guy that can get off the football. I mean, he can go attack the line of scrimmage, has some vertical edge speed.
Very explosive players we see on his tape, and it just sticks out to you. He never stops on any play, and how much does that motor and that enthusiasm help him as a defensive lineman?
Well, I think it's exciting for the coaches to watch a guy that plays hard every snap. But for him, it gives him an opportunity to make play after play after play. And that's what you want out of those guys. You want those guys to be playmakers. And I think he's a guy that's going to be a really good playmaker for us in the future here at Mizzou.
That size, 6'4", 225, how much will that help him coming in to the SEC out of high school?
Well, I think, you always want to recruit size at that position, and that 6'4", and that's prototype is what you want right there. Now we got to get some weight on him and hopefully not to lose any of that speed and keep that motor running the way it is. But the size is definitely an advantage for us. And now, I mean, it doesn't always have to get to the quarterback and get the sack, but having that size and wingspan gives you opportunity to knock down some balls and things like that and still get off the field on third down.
We saw it on the film a moment ago, but whenever he hits hard. And how big is that for him?
That's really big. I mean, you want a guy at that position to be aggressive and a go-getter, and I think that's what we're getting when we get Chris Turner.
That motor that he has also, I mean, how much will that help him as he comes here and continues to develop?
Well, I think it's a deciding factor, basically. I mean, that's one thing that you can control, and that's your effort. And I think he's proven that he's a big effort guy, and we're excited about having him on this squad.